Hello students, welcome to the SPI online class of class 6 English 2. Today's topic is use of tenses, section 1, chapter number 4. You have already learned about tense. You know that there are three tenses, present, past, future, and each tense has been divided into four parts: simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. And now we are going to discuss about uses of tenses. At first, simple present tense. Where is simple present tense used? Simple present tense is used to express some habitual action, such as I get up at 5 in the morning, to express universal truth. The sun rises in the east. To express present event. That means I see an aeroplane. To express present state. For an example, I am hungry. Everybody wants to be rich. To express what is always true. That means water boils at 100 degree centigrade. To express situation which doesn't change. He works in a bank. The watch keeps correct time. To express a dramatic narrative, as when the curtain rises, the king appears with courtiers. To express a historic present, Babur invades India and conquers Delhi and Agra. To express quotations, such as Keats says, a thing of beauty. To express quotations as Keats says, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. To express future action, when the future tense is indicated by the context as he sails for England next Friday. In conditional or time clauses, if it rains, condition, if it rains, I will not go out. In commentaries on games, on TV, radio, as Bhutia passes the ball to Balai and he shoots and it's a goal. In a commentary, in newspaper headlines, to describe a past event, as earthquake kills 1500. So, simple present tense is used which are habitual truth, general happenings that occur day by day, universal truth, and the rules of simple present tense is subject plus verb present form plus object or complement. Here we should remember that if the subject is in third person a singular number, then it takes S, the verb takes S or es after it. Simple present tense has no auxiliary verb. Now, present continuous. The present continuous tense is used to express an action happening now. That means the action which is continuing. That means he is reading now. At present, he is reading. An event happening in the near future. my father is arriving tomorrow. Near future, my father is arriving. I am going to cinema tonight. At present, I am not going, but I am going to cinema tonight. I am now saying this in the evening, so I am telling that I am going to cinema tonight. Some habitual actions. The girl is forever talking in class. It is habitual action. Every day she is talking in the class. An action not happening at moment of speaking. What is your brother doing these days? That means this recently what is your brother doing? To describe a current change, the village is changing. That means in condition of changing. The handwriting is improving. That means he is improving. He is improving his handwriting. So the rules of present continuous tense is subject, then am or is or are, then verb plus ing, then object or complement. There are some verbs that are called state verbs. They do not take ing form in continuous, such as non-continuous verbs. Admire, adore, the list. You read the list and remember the words that are never be in continuous form. Now, present perfect tense. Where present perfect tense is used? Present perfect tense is used to describe an action just done or finished. The sun has set. Describe an action began in past but continued up to the present for a period of time. For an example, I have lived in Jalpaiguri for 6 years. She has been ill since Sunday last. The action began in past but it continued up to the present. Think about the past and the present at the same time. I can't go on holiday as I have broken my legs. Please think about past and the present in a same time. Describe an action done in the past but the result which is still continuing. She has cut her finger. She has cut her finger and still blood flowing. Describe an action where time is not given and not definite, not mentioned. Have you read Arms and the Man? Time is not mentioned, but have you read anytime? Express a future when preceded by, when, before, after, as soon as. I shall start after I have done my work. Express a future when preceded by, when, before, after. I shall start after I have done my work. We will go there after we have finished the work. Here, present perfect tense is used. After the expression this, that, it is the first, second, last time. This is the first time I have heard her sing. This is the first time I have heard her sing. To give news, common in reports, letters, conversation. Fire has broken out in a jute mill. It's a report. So in a reporting case, present perfect tense is used. Give news of a recent event. The rupee has fallen against the dollar. Describe a state leading up to the present time, as he has always had a vivid imagination. To express the idea of completion or achievements. At last I have finished. To express idea of completion. At last I have finished. Some verbs are like go, come, set, rise form the present perfect with the verb be. He, she is gone. Tells the state of the agent. State of the agent, she is gone, and she has gone tells the time. She has gone, time of the action. She has gone. It mentions the time of the action when she has gone. The verb in this tense cannot be modified by the past time. I have come here yesterday. It is incorrect because it mentioned yesterday. That means it is past. So right is I came here yesterday. The adverbs associated with this tense are now, just, already, since, yet, not yet, recently, lately, today, this week, up to now, up to the present. The present perfect tense is used with associated with these words. So the formula of present perfect tense is subject, then have or has, plus verb in third form, that means past participle form, plus object or complement. Now, present perfect continuous tense. Where is used? Present perfect continuous tense is used to express an action that has been going on throughout a period. It has been raining for 2 hours. That means 2 hours before the rain started. It had started rain and still it is continuing. So, in this case, present perfect continuous is used with continuity verb like learn, lie, like, sit, sleep, study, wait, work, etc. I have been working for 10 years to give emphasis on continuity. To express an action repeated often without mention the time, present perfect if number is mentioned. I have been selling garments. I have been selling garments since noon. He has been knocking at the door. Continuous, but he has knocked 10 times at the door. In this case, continuous present perfect continuous is used to express an action not completed. She is still in the kitchen. She has been cooking all the morning. That means she started her cooking in the morning and till now it is continuing cooking. To focus on continuous activity, we have been building the machine. She has been learning it all afternoon. A drawing for conclusion. Her eyes are red. She has been weeping. That means she has been weeping for long. So the formula of the present perfect tense is subject, then have or has, then being, then verb plus ing. After that, there is object or complement. So students, up to present we have completed. We will be continuing the class in next period. Okay, thank you. Hello students, welcome to the SPI online class of class 6 English 2. In our previous class we have discussed about the use of present tense. Today we will start the use of past tense. At first, use of simple past. Simple past is used to express actions finished before the time of speaking. For an example, I met her yesterday. It was yesterday I met her. We went to a hotel for dinner. To express some past habit. My grandfather liked a cup of hot milk at bedtime. It was habit, my grandfather's habit. To express an action actually going on at the time started while they birthed, we feast. Action actually going on at the time started while they birthed, and at the same time we feast. Actually, we were bathing. While they were bathing, we were fishing. It means to say, to make polite request. I wanted to see the secretary. Is he free? It's a polite request. Would or could you please help me? Polite request. Where past continuous tense? Where is past continuous tense used? Past continuous tense is used to express an action happening in the past. It was raining all night. To express an action in progress before another action in the past. The phone rang when she was watching television. At the time of watching a television, her phone was ringing. So the phone rang when she was watching television. To express two actions in progress in the same time in past. He was singing at the time she was dancing. Two actions were occurring. He was singing at the time she was dancing. A habit in the past with always or continually. He was always smoking. It was past habit. He was always smoking. Formula of past indefinite. Past continuous. Subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing, then object or complement. Past perfect. Past perfect is used to denote an action which has been completed at some point in the past time before another action commenced, such as the patient had died before the doctor came. That means when the doctor came, he found that the patient had already died. He had locked the door before he left the house. So at first he locked the door and then he left the house. So the first action is in past perfect and the second action is in past indefinite. It is used with such verbs as hope, expect, think, mean, suppose, want, etc. to suggest that an expected past action did not take place. I had thought of inviting at least my classmates, but I didn't. I had thought, but what I did? I didn't invite them. We had hoped that most of the guests would come, but they didn't come. Formula of past perfect: subject plus had plus third form, the past participle form of verb, and another action is in past indefinite. Past perfect continuous is used to express an action in progress before some time in the past. She had been working alone. The train had been pouring all night. So to express an action in the progress before some time in the past. I had been studying in this school for 5 years. It was past event and saying, standing in past, saying before the past. About. To express an action not completed in the past. When we got home, I found that my sister had been doing her homework. To past incident. I got home and I found that my sister had been doing her homework. So one action is in past form and another past perfect continuous form. For drawing a conclusion, her eyes were red, she had been weeping. Her eyes were red. It was one action in past and another action, she had been weeping. So formula is subject plus had been plus verb plus ing plus object or complement. Now, simple future tense is used for an action that will happen in future. I shall see, subject plus shall or will plus verb in present form. Subject, shall or will plus verb in present form. For prediction of events, prices will rise again this year. It was a prediction, prices will rise again. We will win the match. The match has not been held yet, but we will win the match in future. To express hopes, expectations, etc. I think we will succeed. It is my hope. To express intention or promise, I will work on this project tomorrow. So subject plus shall or will plus verb in present form plus object or complement. Now future continuous denotes an action going on at some future time. Action going on in future time. She will be singing. I will be seeing you soon. I will be seeing you soon. In future, I will be seeing. In continuous mode. Now, an action going on when another action takes place. I will be studying when you come. In future, when you come, you will find me studying. A planned event connected with travels. He will be spending the summer at Simla. Not now, but in future, he will be spending the summer time at Simla. A polite question. When will you be seeing Mr. Sinha? A polite question. When will you be seeing Mrs. Sinha? That means in future, when I got your appointment, when I will get your appointment. Formula, shall, subject plus shall or will, subject plus shall or will plus be plus verb with ing plus object or complement. Future perfect is used to indicate the completion of an action by a certain future time. He will have retired by the year 2007. It is 2000 and he will have retired 7 years after. By the year 2007, he will have been here 2 years next July. From today, after 2 years, next July, I will have been here in this place. So it is a prediction. Formula is subject, shall or will plus have been plus verb in past participle form, then object or complement. Future perfect continuous indicates future perfect continuous indicates an action in progress over a period of time that will end in future. I shall have been speaking to you. I shall have been speaking to you for half an hour by the time this lesson ends. By next July, we shall have been living here for 4 years. That means next year we shall have been completed 4 years living here. The formula is shall, subject, shall or will plus have been plus verb with ing plus object or complement. But in today's grammar, future perfect continuous and past perfect continuous are rarely used. Okay, past perfect continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous are rarely used in present grammar. Understood? So, students, our use of tenses, the chapter use of tenses is completed. I think you understood. Thank you.